Shugega. Mudega ge de didonai tanate ye hukara. What's up, everybody? Different energy now. We're working with the Dragon Collective. I heard some things happening with our dragons, so I wanted to do a an oracle card reading for the dragons, for the Dragon Collective, for those who identify as a dragon keeper, Bogeda, a writer, architect, creator, what have you. We're gonna do a we're gonna work with the Mystical Shaman Oracle deck. So there's a reminder, guys. Writers, okay, writers, it's time for you to ride. It's time for you to ride. It's time for you to sail. It's time for you to fly higher than you've ever thought before, or imagined, or believed ever in this world. Dragons, we are pure. We don't fight. Tenakai Punea. We don't fight. Alright? We stand firm in our vision, and we have to remember that we aren't here to get along with the old. A part of the restructuring is the dragons themselves need to evolve. So we're going through a dragon restructuring and reformation right now, and we're on it. Okay, so it's time to soften our hearts a little bit. So there will be some kind of angelic kind of tonality coming through as well to bring balance to the situation, because there is a lot of the magma boys have been on the rise, and as a result, though, we need to release all of the seething. Okay, all the seething, all the anger, the aggression, all that stuff that's built up where you feel like you're just about to go colossal. It's for a reason. There's a new level of empowerment coming through as a dragon, but it's also requiring us to act, respond, be as love. Okay, that's the new call, the new clarion call. Dragons, we unite as love. We don't fight. Okay, so we're gonna start out with a what should we start out with? Dragons, a light. We have a white dragon coming in. Haha. Yes. Okay, dragons. Which deck should we start with? Okay, we're gonna start with the Mystical Shaman deck, and then we will move to the dragon. So starting out with Pukawa. Middle world, the drum, and we'll do one more card. We're just gonna do a 3-card pull for the dragons. Ujiganagai. I'm hearing the judgment. Dragons, don't worry about what's going on. Things are getting repaired, right? There's been a lot that's happened. And if you feel, if you're hearing a lot right now, it's okay. All right, okay. Bugida. So middle world's coming out. What this is reminding us right now is the in-between stages. The in-between state, the liquidity, becoming liquid. Prima materia, in the phases of transformation, in the phases of formlessness. This is about seeking the elders of the high councils. They are coming through to work with you now. You'll be working with new groups. There's new abilities, new strengths, new gifts that are coming online. Keep breathing your fire, but also allow yourself to be formless. It's in between. The liquid state is important because this is when our plasma body is coming online, and as our plasma is restructuring with our lives, we're finding a new flow or new fluid momentum, motion. this also too is speaking about water dragons. There's been an activation of the water dragons coming through. So the oceanic tunes, the breeze, the sea breeze might be calling you. It's for a reason. There's something about that liquid states that are helping us. The salt water. The salt water is going to help with purifying and grounding into your plasma body. Get next to water sources. It will help you. Also with the middle world card, right? The flocks are coming together, the tribes are connecting. We're all working right now, but as a result, there are some things that we need to let go of, such as fight, such as brutality, such as destruction. Deconstruction is one thing, right? But we deconstruct our old from our body. We follow that heart. We follow that heart song. It's also too, speaking of alchemy to me right now. Work with your alchemy. Work with your magic. What is your alchemy? There might be some brain fog that's happening right now for some of us. You're going through a neural rewrite process. You're going through a restructuring. Dissolving the mind, letting go of the ego, maybe experiencing an ego death, coming back into the heart is going to help right now. So if you feel like you're facing a lot of girl interrupted moments, or you're like pulling out your hair, right? It's because you're losing all mental faculties for a reason. We need you in your heart. We need you in your essence. We need you in your strength and in your courage. Courage under fire, guys. Courage under fire. So there's something. Oh, okay, here they come. Oi. Okay, so dragons from Sirius, star dragons, you're being redirected right now. You're being redirected. New commanders and commands are coming online. When you're working with the Oversoul, make sure that there is Ushima de go 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 go. Yeah, there's a softening happening. I just felt everything shift right there as the dragons came through. Which dragons were you? Sirius B? Yeah, the Syrian dragons. They're offering encouragement and empowerment right now, but they recognize that the attempts at trying to do things in the old way are not working, and it's creating more destruction. It's creating more harm than necessary. So right now is really a time to go outside for a walk. If you need to get angry, stomp, kick, scream, cry, go for a run, right? Don't explode on people. Don't explode. You got a lot of power. Think about that you are the entire universe, and so if you explode, what do you think happens? Okay? We need you to soften the lenses. Downtime will help with this. Play, relaxation, play with your soothsayer abilities, but be mindful of what timeline you're tuning into. Start reverberating at the frequency of love and view the timeline and where that leads you. If you begin to offer yourself to produce, reside as love, and to resign from the old duties, okay, resigning from the old duties, you're going to begin to see a whole new level of power come on that you've never experienced before. It's a loving power. It's not brutal. It is just pure creator, creatrix energy. Gaia wants to help with this softening. Same with the waters, right? So if you can get to water sources, baths, showers, bathing in that, it'll help. The sun, there's a lot happening with the sun, and that's what's igniting and triggering the activation of the solar dragons. Okay, so solar dragons. The sun is your friend, but your fire and heat, it produces a lot of radioactive energy, and as a result of you producing so much radioactive energy, it's going to trigger off a lot in people. You might be too hot for some people. Go to water so you don't completely break down. What we want to do is break even. We want to break even right now. So it's time for you to take a break. Time for you to get a little bit silly, to play with the child. It will help. We need your power here, but we also need you in your soft authority. Okay, so soft spiritual authority. Command your presence. Command your I am. Command your dragons out loud. Speak to them. Dragons, do the, you know, it's the commands, not do this. Yes, thank you. I apologize. What we're doing is we're working on how to better not be so reclusive in our stance, because there's been a lot of trauma to the dragons, and as a result of what has happened with the dragon collectives and the dragon kingdoms, and that reclusive essence, there's been some resentment that is built up within the dragon humans, and that's why we need you guys to let go so you can soften on your stance and come back into your power as love. The angels are helping with this, the archangels in particular. Solar Michael, the Christos, the crystal avatars, we're here, we're awakening, and your future is important for what you are bringing forward for humanity. So at this time, we need you all to come back into your love and to please work with grace, harmony, and hope. I feel like they will really help the crystals right now, the crystal dragons and the star dragons. Architects. The sound of silence will help right now in observation, in our monadic capabilities, and being able to hear the monad, the dragon monad. We are coming together. We're doing a lot of work right now to awaken the other dragons. It's a process that takes time. There's a lot that we've gone through. There's been a lot of trauma. As a result, it's going to take some time. Offer a new frequency when you feel like you're encountering a part of the monad that needs some help. Offer love, offer compassion, offer support, offer guidance. It will help. It's really a strange thing working with the monad when you're awakening and your abilities are coming online, and you're hearing all the dragons and what they're going through, and you're seeing what they're going through, especially like the dragons that are in jail right now. To the dragons that are in jail, I love you. I hear you. Last night I heard you. We were working with you. We see you. We're working on it. The drum is coming out. So actually, hold on, I want to go back here. Number 36 comes out to a 9 here with the middle world. There's an ending. We're wrapping up a cycle right now. Things are coming together. Trust that. The behavioral health system, to the giants that are out there that have been going through this, you're pure. Reclaim your power, reclaim your sovereignty every single day. You're pure, you're magical. That's it. We're going to keep it really simple. You're pure, you're magical. No more storytelling of the old scenarios and what's happened to us, right? We are doing new, being new, activating new within us. It requires us embodying new. We have to change the story. Let go of the storyteller, come back into the sage, which is the wisdom of the heart. The wisdom of the knowing, the wisdom of the heart. We have to keep the new. We have to keep creating the new now. We can't let the old come in. The drum is coming through. Number 15. 6 to me always speaks of your family, your kin. We're all being taken care of right now, right? We just need to let loose and forgive a little bit. The drum is, if you're hearing the call of your sacred medicine, follow it. I've had a few things coming through with the Mayan day keepers, Quetzalcoatl energies coming through, a lot of work with Maya, activating our new templates. This is, you know, the medicine for the dragons goes, it's vast, right? So you might be getting called to runes. You might be getting called to shamanic rituals, shamanic medicine, plant medicine, working with Gaia, working with children, gardening. You might feel like you need to fast right now. There's something about your medicine coming online. There is a connection between the dragons and the Nords. I'm not exactly sure what it is, but I see it and it's playing out right now, and we're finding out what that is. Dragons. Seek purity in all that you do. Seek purity in all that you do. This drum right now is talking about a sacred ritual of purification right now. Song, dance. There's something about the creative expression and the fluid momentum of the body, the movement, that's going to activate the liquidity within our cells. As we're activating the liquid states of being, the plasma of our body, and we're tuning to the plasma frequencies, and even gamma if you're there, but into the plasma frequencies. If you feel like you need to be more fluid with your movement, right? Dancing, new levels of expression, there's a reason for that. Listen to the call. Listen to the call. Listen to the call. Also too is to stand firm in who you are as the elder, as the ancient, right? Like, you are the original creator being, and that's what I want to remind you of. You are an original creator being. You have an origin story. Where did you come from? Where did you come from? Right? Why are you here? Ask these important questions. These questions are going to help you to find out what's going on planet Earth. It's going to help you to know more about what you're here to do. You got to ask the right questions. Where do I come from? Why am I here? What's my song? What's my dance? What is my medicine? Your light teams will help you with this. Be careful. Be careful. We want to make sure that we're working in the higher octaves and the higher ranges so we don't play into that old timeline. Part of this middle world, right, is we have so much potentiality in there because we're kind of in between states, and so the interactions can shift and change. Welcome to multidimensionality. My name is Dragon. How can I help you? We're awakening more to what it is to be this, and so as we are tuning to our song, hence the drum, tuning to our song, what is your reverberation through the cosmos? What's your reverberation through the collective? This anger that we hold, it propels out into the universe, and it's not a good thing for some of us to have. That's why we need to let go of it and come back into the soft balance of purity, because we don't need to upset more dragons right now, because if you know a dragon, we don't need that many upset dragons at once. Okay, let's keep it that way, guys. Soft and loving and kind. Fire. Remember that you're a creator. Number 19. Coming out to a 10. Interesting. Number 19 to me just spoke of Tony Gwynn from the Padres. Hit a home run, right? With your creations, with your creatrix, with your creative endeavors. Do not be fearful of your fire, but be mindful of how we tame the fire. We don't fight fire with fire. That's why the water energies are coming. And this is a part of the liquid states, right? If you feel like you've been frozen in time, it's for a reason. Fire and ice are two important materials with alchemy and with the alchemy of your dragon essence and your magic and your tonality. Fire right now wants to come through very much so about honoring your creation, your creative energy, and your creative endeavors. What are you putting your creative energy into? How are you manifesting in this world? Are you working quantum? Are you working linear? There's a distortion that's been flying through regarding creative and creation energy. Guys, let's not get it all mistaken and wrapped up. Don't be a fool. Wrap your tool, right? Use your creative energy in the right way. We don't need blending of certain DNAs and certain tribes, and especially certain substances right now entering the dragons. Okay, so if you are dealing with addiction issues, if you're dealing with substance abuse issues, please reach out to someone to talk to them. If you'd like assistance with this, you can reach out to me. I've been through it. I know what it's all about. But right now, we don't need to keep propagating the old stories of the trauma lines and the judgment that we've gone through and we've held on to throughout history. The magma beings, the lava ones, the thunder beings, the lightning beings, guys, we're here for you. We love you. We declare our sovereignty in all dimensions, all realms, seen and unseen. Harness your sovereign truth. Here's the bird. Find your song. Find your soul calling. Find your kin. Your kin are looking for you. The tribes are meeting. But we have to melt through some stuff too. So if we work with solarizing our energy and grounding it in, so taking moments to get out in the sun too. I'm hearing it right now because I can feel the sun sparking. We've had some CMEs and flares that have happened that are working with tuning our DNA. The sun will help with your light body. The sun will help with your light body. The water will help with your light body. Find what works for you. If you feel like you're just a little too hot and you need to get to the water, get to the water. This is about finding balance because all of the fiery energies of the dragons, woo, boy. We're becoming, a lot of us are becoming sea creatures right now, right? So if you feel like you're an amoeba, or you're in the womb, or you're connecting to whales and dolphins more, and you're feeling more of the call of Lemuria, follow it. There's a reason why we're going into the watery realms right now. There's a part of taming our inner beast that is needed, but it's also required for our alchemical mixture. So fire, water, earth, air, and ether. We're cycling through our alchemy right now. So if you feel like you're being called to a certain location, or you need to take distance away from people to go through your own processing, please do it. Observer roles are really necessary for the dragons. Paying attention to tuning into what Gaia is speaking, what our guides of the higher light are speaking to us, what the birds are singing to us, what the animals are singing to us. We have really, really, really important roles as dragons for what we're here to create and do for planet Earth. Honor your role, know your role, be your role, right? Embody it fully. You're so supported. And there goes a white butterfly. Nice, because we had the white dragons come through. You know, don't pressure yourself to be pure. Allow yourself to become pure through the melting and through the transformation. If you feel like you're in a gestation period, like nothing's getting off the ground, it's because you're birthing a whole new universe from within you. Allow it to birth. It's a natural process. There's cycles of this. Some of them can take 9 months up to sometimes 3 years. I'm also hearing wedding day. There might be proposals, offerings for you with new partnerships, with different tribe, different part of the monad. Follow your call. Also with wedding day, this came through yesterday from a sister that's a dragon. Unbridled from time, go quantum, right? We gotta divorce time. We also have to divorce the old emotions. We have to divorce the old toxicity. Say no more to it. Take marriage into effect right now. What do you want to marry in this time? Do you want to marry your soul, your higher self? Do you want to marry your essence? Do you want to marry someone else? There's something about that. Marry, quite contrary. Okay, now you're just playing in riddles. Thank you guys, love you, but we're not playing in riddles right now. We're not playing in riddles. They like to get a little Ridley. Ripley's Believe It or Not. Yes, dragons are real. Okay, so we're gonna go to the Dragon Oracle deck. Dragons. What do we need to bring through for the dragons? Soft stances on public opinion in matters of the heart and what you're seeing in the world. Soft stances, it's going to help. Blue Dragon from the Pleiades prepares you to accept source healing, accept a heart activation, give and receive heart healing. So the Pleiadian cluster has been coming and meeting me too, to helping me to connect. They're helping us to restructure right now. So if you have new dragon guides that show up to help you at this time, it's because they're helping you to reform your dragon. There's been a lot of I'm hearing the song Dragonhawks right now. Yeah, we don't need the chaos. We need soft magic right now in the dragons. We're powerful, and I want us to be powerful, but we don't need to be destructive. We need to be pure. Right? There's something about the crystals and those that have chosen and have accepted what many would call Christ consciousness or Christos consciousness or crystalline consciousness. It's okay. We're clearing all of that stuff right now. There's a lot of the other dragons that have been misused, have been tampered with, that have been very, very busy. I know you guys have been busy. I know you've been busy. We are creators of universes and worlds, right? That's why we need our heart open. What kind of experience do you want to have? It does affect the collective. You can always pick and choose which universe you want to reside on. Welcome to being a dragon. If you want to go to that universe and play that way, cool. If you want to go to this universe and play that way, cool. But offer yourself an opportunity to. Also, find dragons out in nature, like this butterfly is flying around. This butterfly is kind of like, yo, I'm a dragon, right? Dragonflies, butterflies, right? It's time to take flight. It's time to flap your wings. Find dragons out in nature. What resembles a dragon to you? Silly play. There's a squirrel chewing on a stick right now. Cute. Yeah, silly play is going to help. All right. What else do the dragons from Pleiades want to come through with? Alcyone is helping. Maya is helping. Tearing down the illusion from within. Tearing down the illusion from within. There are star codes that are coming through. So star dragons at night connect to Pleiades, connect to Alcyone in particular, the Hyades. There's stuff with self-worth that's happening right now, and so we're activating abundance and self-value for the dragons, because a lot of us have been homeless, are a little bit yeah, we're a little bit, what's a good word, we're a little fringe dwellers, prairie dwellers, but we're a little rabid. What's that word? We're not domesticated. What's the word that's not domesticated? I forget. Yeah, it's about clearing our survival mechanisms, right? It's time for the dragons to thrive and to fly as thriving beings. Oregon. There's something happening with Oregon. I'll leave it there. If you're being called to Oregon, go there. Green Dragon helps you tune into the secrets of nature, receive answers and guidance from nature, align with your divine essence. Just further working with our alchemy and our alchemical creations. This is that observation role. Nature holds the key for the dragons. So if you feel like you need to start a community garden, or you need to plant something or build something with planet Earth, make a sandcastle, right? Take care of your land, do some gardening, please, by all means do so. There's a key that is held in Gaia's DNA that's helping the dragons right now. Try to eat as organic as you can. Try to eat more live fruits and vegetables. Eating the living raw fruits and vegetables help with the plasma body too, and gamma. There's something about that wants to come through, that when we're eating that live energy, there's some form of mitosis that occurs for us that's going to help in cellular regeneration. So as we're regenerating and we're coming back online, because the dragons have this ability to really just regenerate and go through a lot. Building a really simple, small workout routine will help to build up confidence in the prima materia that's being woven through your body right now. Also, too, is don't forget your essential nutrients throughout the day. So if you are nutrient deficient, vitamin deficient, it is going to come in and have an effect, especially when your rainbow light body is coming online. So we want to make sure that you are eating healthy, you're keeping a nutritious diet, drink lots of water, stay hydrated. It's going to help for the regeneration that's occurring, right? Yep, I hear it. I hear it. I'm hearing the Dragon Collective. That's really funny. Okay. Okay. What else? Forest nature is going to help a lot right now. So if you feel like you've been stay out of the tunnels unless you're called to. I'm staying out of the tunnels. Keep your scope and perspective towards the forests right now. It's like the forest needs us. So if you are being called out into the forest, out into nature, more lush green, there's a reason for that. I feel like that abundant life is going to help to bring more life into the dragons that have been going through this. Yeah, porcupines, guys, we've been a little spiky. The porcupine speaks of like repelling one another, being spiky or harsh, right? Definitely very much so wants to come through right now, coming through saying, be mindful of your words, be mindful of hate and hate speech. We want to soften and we want to glow through the essence. So get your heart open, glow through the essence. It's going to help to provide a lot more sustainability for your life and a lot more comfort for people, for those around you. If you've ever tried to be in a relationship with a dragon, right? Like being a dragon and being in a relationship, our words can sometimes be very cutting. It can harm others. We don't even know what we're doing energetically, right? So what we want to do is make sure that we are embodying the frequency of love. I am the essence of love. You can be powerful, but be loving too, right? If you need to go kick, scream, and cry, dragons, go do that somewhere else. Don't project that onto other people, okay? If you need to go have a hissy fit and a temper tantrum, go do that somewhere else. Don't do it towards other people, especially don't do it towards your tribe, okay? Don't. Not allowed. Not cool. There's kind of a little bit of a crackdown on the dragons right now. So if the energy of this message feels a little harsh, it's because there's being boundaries put up and lines put in the sand for the dragons, and we need the dragon force to continue to thrive in all that they do, to thrive, to be abundant, right? To be merciful a little bit, right? We need to show some mercy for what's happened, right? We need to come back here. So aquamarine dragon from Neptune enables you to access your deepest soul wisdom. Coming back to the water, I want to say water and music are going to be big keys right now for us to unlock some more dragon coding from our DNA. It's activating our creation energy. So this is about developing your psychic realms too, your psychic energy, get your dragon eye online, getting your dragon eyes going. It's going to help, right? It's going to help right now with being able to use your discernment and to know what's going on, especially as you're awakening to this middle world frequency. I'm having this. So if you're awakening, I want to let you know, you guys have gatekeepers. There are those that are assigned to you that are gatekeepers that are here to assist you in this process. Work with your gatekeepers. Work with your gatekeepers, dragons. Work with your gatekeepers. You know what you're doing. Work with your gatekeepers. Archangel Gabriel's dragon brings purification. This is that archangel frequency coming through again. Purification. Self-discipline will speed ascension and bring joy. You can carry Archangel Gabriel's diamond. There's something about our light quotient that wants to come through. This is why it's important for us to eat healthy and to begin working with more sustainable products, right? Like, so for myself, I was told I need to get rid of all plastic. in my rig. I had to throw away all my plastic plates, everything like that. It didn't make sense why I would do that, but it makes sense now. There's something about surrounding ourselves with purification and aligning to that purified pathway that's going to assist for us. Also too, it has to do with light quotient. We don't want leaching from plastics getting into our cellular body. We want to be mindful of what we're ingesting. Clairvoyance is coming online. So as your clairvoyance is coming online, if you start to get the headaches, the extreme headaches, sea salt water will help. So I do this with Celtic Grey salt. I also do it with pink Himalayan salt. Other ways, essential oils will help. Peppermint helps. Drinking peppermint tea will help to cleanse. Peppermint and bay leaf tea, or mint and bay leaf tea, will help you as well, clearing out the gut and we want to clear out bacteria from our lives. There's something about residual energy that is held in old bacteria in the gut flora, and there's a whole lot of stuff with the kidney restructuring going on in the liver, because there's been a lot of deception that has been affected by the dragons. So as you're waking up and you're unplugging from these systems, cranberry juice will help. Cranberry supplements, popsicle sticks, right? Yeah, popsicle sticks. That's funny. What's the popsicle sticks for? Oh, it's for my, okay. Thank you guys. Thank you. That's for me. Popsicle sticks is for me. I'll take that. So Kuan Yin's pink dragon brings firm love that resets your karmic balance, right? Standing firm in your love. This is that merger of your power with your love. Keep your boundaries, right? Because there's been a lot of sway and things like that have happened in some of the timelines of the dragons. Stand firm in your love, right? Know who you are. Hold your boundaries. Hold your truth. And it says, see all your cords dissolve by transcendent love. Enjoy your freedom. Look for the divine around you. Detachment is gonna work, especially with all the trauma coming up with the dragons, guys. Right? When the trauma lines come up, if you want to attach, come back into the body. You know, it's safe to be a dragon. It's safe to be in my body. I attach to nothing. I'm practicing healthy detachment, right? It's going to help with what we are clearing, especially when it comes to organized religion, right? When it comes to dogmatic structures, but also it comes to, as we're unifying the dragon tribe and the elders are coming through to bring everyone together and to do their purpose and their mission work and their pathways, okay? We want to make sure that we're setting healthy boundaries. We can do this as love. We don't have to beat each other up or bite each other, right? This is a firm no and a firm handshake and a firm resolution will go a long way, right? So make sure you are doing that. You are free, guys. The elders want to say right now, the elder dragons of the High Council want to come through. You are free. You're free to take everything that you've learned from this lifetime and other lifetimes and be able to offer that to other people, right? And I know I'm feeling the chest come up a little bit, this masculine energy. There might be some fear of producing as love and being as love. Whatever you want to do, trust your production quality. You're here to produce as a being of love and as a being of light. So the mother energies are coming in to soften with us, to work with us to soften. Pleiades, what does Pleiades want to say? Pleiadians, do you want to come through and say something? They're helping the emeralds right now to refine their voice. What do we mean? Vocal expression, vocal unity, speaking as love. There's something about the Pleiadians are helping the emerald dragons right now with this. What else? There's a certain sound that they want us to transmit. It's going to help with healing. It's going to help with us being able to socialize and find the other dragons in the world, the real dragons. So if you are working with if you're working with dragon tongue, keep working with it. You're finding your fluid, your flow, your momentum of speech. You're finding your translation. Keep going with it, because you're sending out the signal. This is the clarion call to connect with other dragons in this lifetime. Ones that you know, dragon keepers, dragons of light, dragon lords, dragon riders, assemble, unite as one. Remember, unified vision, unified focus, unified field. That's how we're playing now. We're playing new now. We're playing new. As a result, alright, there's a whole restructuring of Marduk that's still going on. Takes a little while to clear out the Godhead. So just be mindful of that. Be mindful of that. The teams are with you guys. The teams are with you. The dragons. If you feel like you're losing some guides for a little while, it's okay. It's okay. You're not losing them. We just need to go through some restructuring. We need to clear some things out before we start working with some things. Magic at the bottom of the deck, number 33, right? Overall, our magic is coming back, and but there's some things that need to shift and change. We don't need to be scared of one another. We don't have to fear the dragons anymore. We are love. We are angels. We are purity. We're actually all of creation. And as a result of being all of creation, we can be anything we want. What do you desire to be in this lifetime? What do you desire to share in this lifetime? Let's keep it really simple, kids. Keep it simple. All right, I love you guys. Much love and respect to everyone out there. Thank you so much for subscribing, for donating, for all that stuff. Still popping in and out with sessions and with private readings and restructuring the business and, you know, all that good fun while taking care of self. Please be kind and gentle with yourself through the shifts and the changes that are occurring. There's a lot that's going to be unfolding for us, okay? A lot. So we need to take moments to step out and to relax, to be with our family, to be with our friends, to be with our youth, and to be with our innocence. It's going to help with what is happening, right? Mahakune tu eramase di warete tu hibra kibra lelia danimea lelia 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 maseruka shona yusora de warete. Keep your focus forward momentum. We're going into new, we're moving into new. And just remember, keep breathing your fire. Work with the different rays. If you've got the rainbow within you, work with the different ray groups of blowing out the dragon fire in your healing, in your ceremonies, in your sessions with the elementals. White, gold, and purple are going to work great right now. White, gold, and purple. I'm hearing that. It's going to help with a lot of this stuff going on. So if you want to do that, just activate white, gold, and purple fire. And blow it through the dimensions. Purity and peace is what we need to be blowing through the dimensions right now. You know what I mean? You know what I mean, right? Close the cellar doors. Stay out of the basement, guys. Up, 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 up. We need to go up. You don't have to go down anymore, okay? I love you guys. Much love and respect to everyone out there. Thank you all. And with that, we're going to close this out and leave this here for now. And so it is. Thank you, beloveds.